Peace, love, and light, everyone. Thank you for tuning into another Lala Divine video. So I know I've been posting a lot of tarot videos, which is fine, but I also wanted to make an updated video on my Yoni steaming one-on-one. A few years ago, just to give you a rundown for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about. So Yoni steaming is a very old, ancient way of healing our womb naturally. A couple years ago, I had a miscarriage and I was diagnosed with PCOS, and they told me that I couldn't have kids. So, in the process of that, even when I was younger, I had a lot of reproductive issues, but they put me on all of these different type of medications. I was on birth control. I was on taking all these chemicals that just made me feel like ugh. So I was doing some research on YouTube, and I saw that they were talking about yoni steaming, and I just was in this moment of my life where I was wanting to heal, and I was learning about spirituality, and I've learned that we can heal ourselves. So I was like, what is this? So I realized I didn't have to take all these different medicines. They were making me feel woozy, like, I don't know, it just wasn't right. My body was just not having it. So anyway, I looked up this video. I did a lot of research on yoni steaming, and I started to yoni steam myself. I was celibate for a year, so I allowed myself, my womb, time to heal itself. And like 6 months later, I was yoni steaming like once a week, except for the days or the week that I menstruated. But I've noticed that I started feeling my ovulation days, because at first I couldn't feel it. My cramps and my periods was light. They were more obtainable, because everyone knows that we can have really heavy periods. We could cramp a lot, and it just puts you in this real negative, funky place when your menstrual comes on. But after I started doing yoni steaming, I really started healing, and it just did something to my body, because I ended up getting pregnant twice. So I ended up really healing my womb. And I'm not just going to say that it just took the herbs and all of that. It did take me, tapping into my spirituality, me realizing the power I had within me, me realizing how it is important to take care of your womb. You can't just be having sex with anybody. You got to make sure you're protecting your energy plus your, womb area, because a lot of times in our past we have been through a lot of traumatic experiences with our wombs, as far as like rape or incest, things like that a lot of people don't like to talk about. But those traumatic experiences is stored in our womb, so that's why it's important to yoni steam and get all of that out. So yoni steaming has many benefits. It helps with bacteria, vaginosis, yeast infections, your pH balance. Anything can set our pH balance off. Taking baths, what type of underwear you're wearing. You want to wear thin, cotton underwear, because I don't know about you, but I sweat everywhere in places that I shouldn't be sweating. But it does matter about the type of underwear and the type of clothing that you're wearing, and if that area is getting a lot of air, because we wear tight stuff, leggings, things like that. So a lot of times we don't get the air or the flow that it needs to down there, and it can cause our pH balance to be off guard, and just mess everything up down there. So it does help with cramps, like I said, having a very heavy menstrual. It helps to tone that down a notch, and it's a good thing to do for yourself. When I yoni steam, I actually meditate, and I do divine feminine meditations to kind of tap into my womb, because not only do we have this mind, our womb is our mind too. So they say, listen to your gut, your intuition. Well, where is your gut? Where is that area at? It is your sacral chakra. It is your womb area. So our womb area is also a mind of its own. So you have to take care of that area. You got to make sure that you are doing your yoni steams, that you're eating right, you're drinking a lot of water, you're drinking or eating fruits and vegetables, and making sure you're doing everything to keep your pH balance at a level that is obtainable. So, anyway, that's just a rundown. If you guys need a more descriptive explanation of Yoni steaming, I suggest that you guys just scroll down, and I have a Yoni steaming 101 where I actually show you how I do everything, and I talk about more in depth of the benefits of Yoni steaming. So the reason why I did an updated video is because I have tapped into a new product that I'm going to be selling on my website. I will put my website address in the description box below, to where if you guys feel that you want to order one, you are more than welcome to do so. I also sell Yoni steam pouches. I make these little things in different packages, and I also make like 1 ounce and 2 ounces, like, because I also use my Yoni steam blend. I have a lot of different blends on my website. Baby making, detox blends, purification blends, self-love blends. I have a whole bunch of blends. I don't have my paper with me now. I was just going to do a short video, but like I said, if you need information, I have it in the videos below. So anyway, yeah, so I what you do is I got a lot of herbs that I did research on. I actually got this book. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all close. This book right here, it's kind of tore up, but it's a herb book. And whenever I started Yoni steaming, I actually got this book, and I've actually sat down and looked up. I mean, it's every herb you can think of in this book. I am tapping into a natural and holistic way of living for me and my children, so I just wanted to tap into that more and learn about herbs, because not only are they good for Yoni steaming, they're good for a plethora of other things as well. So a lot of the herbs that I use came from out of this book, and it does help with your Yoni. So I do put all of that in one of these bags, or I use, like I said, a bigger bag for the 1 ounce and 2 ounces. I do run specials. You just have to catch it. But the blend, just to name a few, I have sage in there. I have yarrow. I have rose petals, pink rose petals, motherwort, just to name a few of herbs. So do your research, guys, especially for those of you who are interested in starting your own Yoni steam business, or just Yoni steaming in general, and you just want to buy your own herbs, which is totally fine, but for those who don't feel like doing all that and want to order, you can definitely order from me. But do your research on your herbs, because a lot of these herbs are great for your Yoni, but they're also great for other things, like sage is good for cleansing and purification, because they got the sage sticks. I don't see mine up here. Yeah, there it is right here. So this is just one of my sage sticks, but they sell loose sage, and like a blend of herbs of sage, so you can put them in your Yoni steam. Not only do I do Yoni steam, but I do spiritual baths too. And what I usually do is take this pouch and I put it in a pot, and I boil the water, and I don't let it sit for too long, because you can boil out all the properties of the herbs. So you don't want to do that. So then I take the boiling water and I pour it in my tub to do my spiritual baths, or just a self-love bath, whatever you call it, whatever you decide. It's awesome. So anyway, so the reason for this video, because I have a new Yoni steam seat, and it is this one. I actually got a good deal on it. It has a nice, yeah, it's really nice. I love it. I've Yoni steamed on here a few times. I actually just got it about a month ago, because I just wanted to do more so Yoni steaming at my altar versus in the bathroom, which is totally fine. However you want to do it, you do it. But because I am a Yoni steam specialist, I, try to do things out, and then I, bring them to you guys. So that's why I'm making this video. So anyway, this is a Yoni steam seat that I got online. It has a on and off button right here, and I'm just going to take it apart. So it comes in 2 pieces. Okay. It's really simple. I love it because whenever you do the pot, it just comes with so much instructions. But this was just perfect. So anyway, you got this little point right here when you plug it in, because it does come with a plug. It heats itself up, so you ain't even got to boil the water. Praise the Lord. So anyway, it came with this little cup here. So of course you would want your water to be boiling. So you want to get you some hot boiling water and pour this into this area. So I'll just do it real quick. So you pour that in there. It doesn't fill it all the way up. I personally like it to be filled up because I don't know. I just feel that it's better if you fill it up. And then you take this pouch and then you just sit it in there. I'm not going to do it because I'm not Yoni steaming right now. But you just sit this pouch in there. So you plug it in and then you press this button and you're going to turn it on. You're going to turn it on the highest setting so it can hurry up and boil and do what it has to do and get all the, the blend, getting it all warm and hot. So anyway, before you want to wait like 10-15 minutes before you actually sit on here because you will burn your hoo-ha. You don't want to do that, So basically, it goes to 5 settings. So I turn it up to 5 to get it going, and then right before I sit down, I turn it for me, I can do it 2, but it is highly suggested that you do a 1 because if this is your first time, you don't want to burn yourself or do nothing that you don't need to do. So I would definitely suggest putting on the lowest setting. So you put it on the lowest setting, and then twist the top back on. And it twists to lock in. And then it also comes with the seat covers, but because this is mine, I don't have to put a seat cover on it because it's only my booty cheeks that's going to be on here, period. So anyway, you want to get you a Yoni steam robe. I also have those on my website. Or you can use a cover or a towel, anything that covers you from the waist down. So you're going to sit it down. This is just my chair. Let me turn this down a little bit. There you go. And then, hold on, guys. All right. So then, this is the seat. It's boiling. It's ready for you to go. You then turned it down to your 1 setting, and you just take whatever you have over you, put it over your waist, and from the waist down, and you sit on it. I would sit on it, but I can't because it's in my chair. But yes, so this is the new Yoni steam seat that I have, and it's, like I said, it's on my website. That's what it looks like. So all the steam just comes up from there, and it goes straight to the area. You ain't got no worries about it seeping out. And you want to sit on here for about 10 to 15 minutes. That's all you need. You can get you a journal. You can have your meditation music playing. Whatever you feel is fit for you for this, because this is about you. This is a very divine, holistic way of healing yourself. And, you want to write down, in your journal as you're Yoni steaming, forgiveness for all the traumatic experiences. You want to thank your Yoni. You want to bless your Yoni. You want to pray for your Yoni, all type of stuff. So just make sure that you consult with your doctor first to make sure this is something that you want to do. I am not a health specialist. I am not a doctor. I just like this holistic way of healing because it's better for me, because I'd rather do this instead of having all the chemicals and all of that inside of my body. I'm just done with that part. And like I said, it did heal me because I have 2 kids now, or 5. But after I had the miscarriage, I ended up getting pregnant twice back to back. So they told me I couldn't have kids. It was a wrap. So I'm just saying, you can't listen to the doctors all the time. You just have to take the time to heal yourself. And that's exactly what I did. So if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, you guys can press or comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Please, please, please. I'm trying to get my subscribers up, and so I can give you guys more content. And if you guys do like my messages and do like what I'm bringing, you guys can hit that bell and you guys can get notified when I post a new video. So thank you guys for tuning in. I pray that you guys have a wonderful week, and if you have any questions, again, just comment below. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and light.